Hi, I'm Vincent, and in this video I want to make a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use Waalaxy to run cold email and LinkedIn campaigns. So you will see how to set up your email and LinkedIn accounts, how to find and import leads in Waalaxy, how to launch and manage your first outreach campaign, and finally how to check your analytics to improve your campaigns. So basically in this video I will cover everything you need to start sending cold emails and LinkedIn messages so that at the end you book sales calls with your ideal customers. So let's dive in. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is to create a free account on Waalaxy. If you want to get the best free trial available, so basically you can use Waalaxy for free for 1 month, you just need to use the first link in the description. So once you've clicked the link in the description, you will be on this page, and then if you want to create your free account, you just need to click on this button, Start for Free. Then you will be on this page, and here we just need to click on Continue with LinkedIn. On this page, you just need to type your email and password, and then you click on Sign In. Once you've connected your LinkedIn account, you just need to click on Add Waalaxy to Chrome. So we click on this and then Add Extension, and then you will be redirected to Waalaxy. Then here we just need to click on Start. And here we just need to answer some questions. For example, what is your role? What is your primary objective with Waalaxy? And so on. So I'm going to do it quickly for the video. And then you click on Next. All right, so now, as you can see, I'm currently on the homepage of Waalaxy. And if you want to navigate in Waalaxy, it's very easy. So here on the left, you have all the features that you can use on Waalaxy. So for example, here you have prospects where you have all your leads. Then here you have campaigns where you can basically launch and manage all your outreach campaigns. Then you have inbox, and basically with this feature, you can see all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts. And of course, you can directly reply to your leads in Waalaxy. So you don't need to be connected to your LinkedIn account to reply to your leads, because you can do that in Waalaxy. And finally here you have team. And with this feature, you can manage all the people who are connected to your Waalaxy accounts. So if you have a sales team with multiple Waalaxy accounts, you can manage these accounts in team here. And here at the bottom left of your screen, you will see settings. And basically here, you can manage everything related to the settings of your Waalaxy account, your email and LinkedIn accounts. And of course, you have the admin stuff like the invoices, for example. So the first thing I recommend you to do when you start your free trial is to go here in Account Activity. And on this page, basically, you can manage when you send your outreach messages. So here you can select a time zone. So in my case, because I'm in Paris, it's perfect. And then you can select the working days. So I recommend you to remove Saturday and Sunday. And here you have at what time your message will be sent. So I recommend you to send messages between 9 a.m. to 5 or 6 p.m. If you want something more custom, so for example, let's say that you only want to reach out to people during the Friday morning and not in the afternoon, you can do that by clicking here on Daily Custom Mode. And here you can say that Friday, it's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., for example. All right, so now that your account activity is well set up, you have to set up your email accounts. So basically here, because I'm on the freemium version on Waalaxy, I don't have access to this feature. But if you use the first link in the description, you have access for 1 month to all the Waalaxy features for free. So in this case, what you need to do on this page is to connect one or multiple email accounts to be able to send cold emails to your leads. All right, so now what I want to show you is how to launch your first outreach campaign. So for that, very easy. You go here in campaigns, and here you just need to click on Start a campaign. So here you see that you have some templates. For example, the first one is that you only send a LinkedIn connection request. The next one is one connection request and then 2 messages. Here you have only one message, so it's only for people who are already in your first degree connections on LinkedIn. And here you have find emails. And finally here you have all campaign models. And if I click on it, you see here that we have a lot of templates that we can use to make something more custom. So if you need something very specific, you can use here the filters on the left to find exactly what you want. And then you just need to click on it and you will use the perfect template for your use case. But for this tutorial, I want to keep it as simple as possible. And that's why I will use this template here, one invitation and then 2 messages. So I click on it. And now what we need to do is to give a name for our campaign. So let's say, give me leads outreach. Then I click on next. Now here we need to add some prospects. And here we can select from my list or from LinkedIn. And for this tutorial, I will use a LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find leads. So if I want to do that, I need to use from my list. But before, I need to create a new list and then import leads directly in this list. So for now, I will just click on Save Changes. And then we go back on the homepage of Waalaxy. And this time, I click here on Prospect. So this button. And here you see here that we have a list. So I just need to click here on Add a List. Then here you see that I need to give a name for my list. So for example, give me leads outreach list. Then I click here. And then what we need to do is to click on import and then import CSV file. And then once we've exported leads from a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, I will put them directly in this list. So as you can see, I'm currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It's basically an access to the LinkedIn database. It's a LinkedIn paid plan. And basically here on the left, you see that I have a lot of filters that I can use to find my best leads. And then on the right, I will have the people who match my filters. I won't dive into the details on how to find leads using LinkedIn Sales Navigator because I've made a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on it. And if you want to see this video, you just need to click on the top right of your screen and it will help you a lot to find your best leads. Now for this tutorial, I've already made a search. So I want people with the current job title Head of Sales. I want to target a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. And I want my leads to be in New York. And then you see that with these 3 filters, I have 132 results. And if I scroll, you see that I have people who are head of sales in New York, which is exactly what we want. Now, if you want to export this list of leads directly into a CSV file that we can then easily import it into Waalaxy, for example. Unfortunately, on LinkedIn, we can't do that natively. And that's why you need to use a third-party tool like Give Me Leads to have a button like this one, Extract Leads. And basically with this button, you can extract your leads in just one click. So once you are happy with your search and you want to export your leads, you just need to click on Extract Leads and then you will be redirected to your Give Me Leads account. Here you can give the number of people you want to export. So let's say just for this tutorial, 100. Here we say that we want to have the email addresses of these leads and then we click on Export Leads. And now you see that our export is currently running here. So I've just renamed my export. So I target people who are head of sales in New York. And now I just need to wait a little bit and I will get my export. All right, so the export is done. And now if I want to see my list of leads, I just need to click here on Download CSV. And here we have our list of 100 leads, perfect. So on top, you see that you have all the information you need to reach out to these people. So you have the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, you have the verified emails of your leads, so very useful if you want to send a cold email. You have the job title, and actually you have much more information like the company website, company location, company industry, and so on. So once we've exported a list of leads, what we want to do is to put this list of leads directly into Waalaxy. So we are back on Waalaxy, and now if I want to import this list of leads, we click here on import, then import CSV file, and here we can just choose the file on our computer. So I've selected my file, head of sales in New York, and then we click on import. And now here you see that we have a list of 100 leads, which is actually perfect. Okay, so now that we have a list of leads, we want to go back to our campaign. So we click here on campaign, and here you see that we have a draft. So we click on it, edit draft. And this time when I click on from my lists, I will get my give me lead outreach list, which is perfect with 100 leads. So do you want to add all the prospects from the list? Yes. Then here you can select to add a note or not to your connection request. I strongly recommend you to not write a note, so no, continue. Then we need to set up a delay after the invitation. So we wait 2 days after the invitation is accepted. Then we click on next. And now we need to write our first LinkedIn message. So in my case, because I want to promote my SaaS Give Me Leads, for example, let's say that I want to say, hi, first name. So if you want to use first name, you click on insert a variable. Then here you click on first name. And then I want to ask, do you use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to build your list of leads? So you see that this message is very simple to understand because it's just one question and it's very easy to answer because it's whether a yes or a no. So with this message and a follow-up, of course, that I will do in a few seconds, I can expect between 15 to 20% reply rate. If you want to get a preview, you just need to click here on a preview. And here you see on the top right of your screen, a preview of your message on LinkedIn. So we see that it's very straightforward and easy to answer. At the bottom of your screen, you will see that you can add an emoji, add an image, which is always good if you want to improve your reply rate. You can add an attachment. I've never tried, to be honest. You can send a GIF. And you can even record a voice note, which is always good if you want to get better reply rates. Then you click on confirm. And here you just need to give a delay between your first message and your first follow-up. So let's say 3 days. And then you click on next. And then here you need to write your follow-up. I always like this kind of very simple follow-up, like quick follow-up. And that's it. And finally, you click on confirm. And finally, here we have a quick recap. So with my sequence Give Me Lead outreach, I will send 2 messages to 100 leads from my Give Me Leads outreach list. And then once you are ready to start your campaign, you just need to click here on launch my campaign. So I click on it. And now you see that the campaign is live. Now, if you want to edit your campaign, you just need to click here on edit. And here you can edit your campaign, add prospects, or even pause your campaign. Now, if you go on analytics, here you will see everything related to your campaign. So you will see the number of connection requests accepted and of course the acceptance rate. And one of the most important data that you need to track is this one, answered messages. And same here, response rate. So to give you an idea, you need at least 10% reply rate on LinkedIn. And if you have more than 20, that's actually very good. Now that you know how to find and import leads in Waalaxy and how to launch your first outreach campaign, I want to show you a feature that I like a lot. It's the inbox feature. So if you want to access this feature, you just need to click here on inbox, and then here you will see all the messages from your LinkedIn inbox. So here you just have one contact here, so myself, but in your case, you will get all your contacts on LinkedIn. So this inbox feature is very useful because you can not only see all your messages in just one place, but you can reply to your leads directly in Waalaxy. So for example here, I can write a message and send it directly in Waalaxy, and the message will be sent on LinkedIn. So for example, the message I want to send is quick follow-up, and then I just need to click here and the message will be sent on LinkedIn. A feature that I like a lot is this one. So basically you can add tag based on the state of the lead. So for example, if a lead is interested, you can tag it as interested. So in my case, I need to create this tag. So for that, I click on plus, and then I create a tag called interested. So create a new tag interested. And now you see that this lead is interested. So I recommend to have the tags interested, not interested, wrong timing, and warm leads. And basically with these 4 tags, you will not forget to follow up your leads because you have this feature here where you can filter your leads. So if you click on it, you can filter your leads based on their tags. So for example, here you can say that you only want people who are tagged as interested. And then you click on apply, and here you will see only them. And of course, I strongly recommend you to follow up these leads. And finally, quick tip, if you use this feature, so if you have a lead who are interested and you want to send a personalized message, I recommend you to use this feature. So basically, if you click on this button, you can open the LinkedIn profile and it will help you to personalize your message. And at the end, it will help you to convert the lead. So this is it for this tutorial on how to use Waalaxy to book sales calls with your ideal customers. As I told you, if you want to try Waalaxy for free, you can click the first link in the description and you will get 1 month for free. And if you want to easily export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator with a simple button like this one, extract leads, you can try our SaaS Give Me Leads. And for that, you can go on givemeleads.io or you have a link in the description. And finally, if you want to see a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find B2B leads, you can click somewhere on the screen. It was Vincent. I wish you a nice day and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.